Okay, to all the listeners and viewers, a pleasant morning, especially po sa ating mga overseas Filipinos workers all over the world. I am Nova from Pag-Ibig International Operations Group, and we are here once again at our weekly program dubbed as Pag-Ibig OFW program. Today is May 7, 2014. So, magkakasama-sama po ulit tayo from 11 o'clock in the morning until 12 noon. And of course, syempre po pag-uusapan po natin ang tungkol sa mga programa at serbisyo na binibigay po sa atin ng Pag-Ibig Fund. Okay, so for those who would like to view us, pwede po kayong pumunta sa www.ustream.tv/channel/kakampi online, and if you have questions along our discussion, pwede po kayong tumawag sa telephone numbers 553-8656 or 788-3607. Okay, so we are very excited. So ang ating pong main discussion po ngayon would be on the short-term loan programs of Pag-Ibig Fund. So of course, na may mention po natin ito sa ating mga nakaraang episode. But then again, we will have a thorough discussion about the short-term loan programs of Pag-Ibig Fund. So ano po ba itong mga short-term loan programs natin? Actually, we have two category. Ang una po nating tatalakayin ay ang ating multipurpose loan program. Okay, so ang ating pangalawang STL or short-term loan is the calamity loan. Ayan, so ano po ba ang tungkol dito sa ating multipurpose loan? Ano po ba ang tungkol sa ating calamity loan? What are the requirements? Ano po ba itong financial assistance na ito na binibigay ng Pag-Ibig Fund na para po sa ating mga miyembro, okay? Especially po sa ating clients, ang mga overseas Filipino worker members. Okay, so bilang pong miyembro ng Pag-Ibig Fund, we have a benefit or a privilege to avail of the multipurpose loan. So, ito pong ating mga short-term loan programs, tinawag po siya na short-term in the sense na ito po ay payable in 2 years only. Kaya po siya short-term, okay? So, multipurpose loan program, what is it? So, ito pong ating multipurpose loan program, it's an immediate financial assistance para po sa ating mga miyembro na nangangailangan po ng pondo. Ayan. So, basically, this program aims to provide financial assistance to Pag-Ibig members para po saan? First, for house repair, kung medyo malaki-laki po ang kanilang loan proceeds, for minor home improvement, home enhancement, tuition or educational expenses, health and wellness, livelihood, or other purposes. Kaya nga po siya multipurpose in the so as the name itself suggests, it can be used kung ano man po ang gusto nyong paggamitan ng perang makukuha po ninyo dito. So, first question, ano po ba yung basic requirements or eligibilities natin dito sa ating MPL? Okay? So, first, syempre po, ang mga loan programs po ng Pag-Ibig Fund, short-term and long-term loans, ang pinaka-eligibility dapat po merong 24 months na contributions. Okay? So, paulit-ulit po natin sinasabi with our mga previous episodes natin, kung meron silang intention of availing the loan programs of Pag-Ibig Fund, first, you must have a 24 monthly mandatory savings. Okay? So, first, secondly, the requirement is for members na nakapag-withdraw na po ng kanilang member savings due to membership maturity. The reckoning date of the updated 24 monthly savings shall be the first monthly following the month the member qualified to withdraw his monthly savings due to membership maturity. So, in short, halimbawa po kasing nag-claim na kayo ng inyong savings and say for example, gusto niyo pa po magpa-member at mag-save. So, pwede po yun. Okay? So, magpapa-member ka ulit, maghuhulog ka hanggang sa magkaroon ka po ulit ng 24 months, and by then, pwede ka na ulit mag-avail ng multipurpose loan. So, another requirement, dapat po active member. So, how do we define active member? So, pag active member ka po, dapat meron ka pong 5 monthly savings for the latest 6 months. Okay? So, 5 monthly savings for the last 6 months as of month prior to date of loan application. So, say for example po sa OFW, so halimbawa, wala po siyang 5 months na hulog for the last 6 months. Okay? For the last 6 months. So, a-update lang po ng hulog to be an active member. So, babayaran niya yung 5 months for the last 6 months. Okay? So, halimbawa po ngayon, mag-a-apply ako ng multipurpose loan. Hindi po ako active member. So, ang buwan natin is May. Okay? So, ang babayaran ko po is January, February, March, April, up to May. So, i-update ko yung 5 months para po ma-qualify po ako sa multipurpose loan in case the member is not an active member. So, what if the member has an existing Pag-Ibig housing loan? So, it's another case. Pwede pa rin po kayo mag-avail ng multipurpose loan kung meron po kayong Pag-Ibig housing loan, provided that your housing loan account is not in default as of date of application. Okay? So, isa po kasi sa requirements, say for example, bilang OFW, halimbawa, pumunta ka po sa OFW Center, tas nag-apply ka po ng multipurpose loan, and it happened na meron po kayong housing loan. So, isa po sa requirement yung statement of account ng housing loan. So, as to determine kung updated po ba ang inyong hulog or ang inyong housing monthly amortizations. Okay? So, kung hindi man po yun updated, of course, kailangan po nating i-update. Okay? Kasi isa po yun sa requirement. Dapat po, you must not be in default as of the date of application of your multipurpose loan if you have an existing Pag-Ibig housing loan. So, what if the member has an existing multipurpose loan or calamity loan? Okay? So, it's another case. So, say for example, you have an existing MPL, tapos gusto mo po mag-avail ng another multipurpose loan. Okay? So, pwede pa rin po yun. Provided na yung account po must not also be in default as of date of application. But say for example, you have a multipurpose loan, pwede ka po mag-avail ng panibagong multipurpose loan kung provided na nakapagbayad na po kayo ng 6 monthly amortizations. So, kung hindi pa po, nung wala pa po kayong 6 monthly amortizations, you will have to wait if you wanna avail of another multipurpose loan or calamity loan. Okay. So, ang tanong po, ano po ba o magkano ba yung maloloan po natin sa multipurpose loan? Okay. So, since say for example, you need an immediate financial assistance, ilan naman ba ang maloloan po ninyo sa Pag-Ibig Fund? So, the loan entitlement shall depend on the number of contributions made based on the following schedule. Ito po yung loan entitlement. So, since 24 months po ang minimum requirements, magsisimula po tayo sa 24 months, no? Kasi po, meron po tayong number of contributions na kino-consider. So, say for example, you have 24 to 59 months of contributions, 60% po ng total accumulated value or total savings po ninyo ang inyong maloloan. Okay? So, say for example, you have 60 to 119 months contributions, 70% of your total savings ang ipapautang po sa inyo. And say for example, 120 months, at least 120 months po ang inyong monthly savings or contributions, 80% ng total accumulated value po ang ating maloloan. Okay? So, ano po ang implication nito? So, of course, the higher the savings, the higher the loan entitlement. So, kaya nga po, in-encourage po natin yung ating mga OFW members na mag-upgrade po or mag-increase ng kanilang savings sa Pag-Ibig Fund because in times of need, kung hindi po tayo nag-update ng ating contributions at kung mine-maintain, halimbawa, 100 lang po ang hinuhulog nila, so, kung kailangan mo po ng financial assistance, for example, gusto mo mag-avail ng multipurpose loan, kung mababa po ang inyong total savings, mababa din po ang loan entitlement. Okay? But on the other hand, kung mas malaki po ang inyong hulog, of course, mas malaki din po ang maa-avail natin sa multipurpose loan. Okay? So, aside from the number of contributions, syempre po, titingnan din po yung capacity to pay ng ating member. An eligible borrower's loan shall be limited to an amount for which statutory deductions, monthly repayment of principal, interest, and other obligations will not render the borrower's net take-home pay to fall below the minimum requirement as prescribed by the General Appropriation Act or company policy, whichever is applicable. But with OFW members, syempre, ang pinaka-basic na tinitingnan po natin is yung number of contributions and of course, the total savings. Okay? So, hindi po natin hinihingi yung halimbawa, proof of income, okay, or kontrata. So, doon lang po tayo nagbe-base sa number of contributions and if the member is an active member or if the member who has an intention of availing the multipurpose loan has an existing Pag-Ibig housing loan or multipurpose loan and calamity loan. Okay? So, if the borrower has an existing calamity loan, the loanable amount shall be the difference between 80% of the borrower's total savings and the outstanding balance of his calamity loan, provided it does not exceed the borrower's loan entitlement. So, ano po ibig sabihin nito? So, say for example po si member may calamity loan. So, paano po ba yung maa-avail na, magkano yung maa-avail na multipurpose loan? So, syempre, titingnan po yung 80% ng total savings ni member and kung ilan po yung outstanding balance niya sa calamity loan. Okay? Okay. So, ang tanong po, magkano po ba ang interest rate sa multipurpose loan? Okay? So, ngayon po ang ating interest rate ay 10.75% per annum and the loan term is for a maximum period of 24 months. So, 2 years po ito. Kaya nga po, tinatawag na short-term loan. So, paano po, say for example, if the member has an intention of availing another multipurpose loan or magre-renew ng multipurpose loan. So, pwede po yun, as I have mentioned, after repayment of 6 monthly installments or monthly amortizations and if he or she meets the eligibility criteria. Okay? So, paano po ito? Since may existing halimbawa siya na multipurpose loan and say for example, the member has already paid the 6 monthly installments or amortizations. So, ang proceeds po ng new loan shall be applied to the borrower's outstanding MPL obligation. So, ibig sabihin, yung proceeds doon sa ikalawang multipurpose loan, i-deduct po yung kanyang outstanding MPL obligation. So, ibabawas kung magkano yung outstanding balance sa naunang multipurpose loan doon sa proceeds ng panibagong MPL or multipurpose loans. So, yung neto, yun po yung i-release sa borrower. Okay? So, yun po. So, in case of full payment prior to loan maturity, a borrower shall be allowed to apply for a new loan anytime. Ayan, so say for example, ako po nag-avail po ako ng multipurpose loan and wala pang 1 year na bayaran ko na. So, anytime, kahit hindi pa po natapos yung 2 years na loan term, I can already avail of the multipurpose loan anytime I wish to. Okay? So, yun po yung tungkol sa ating multipurpose loan. Again, if you have questions, you may call us at telephone numbers 553-8656 or 788-3607. Ayan. So, yun po yung ating tungkol sa multipurpose loan. Ngayon, another short-term loan program po natin is the calamity loan program. So, ayan. So, calamity loan. So, medyo most of our members have availed of this, especially po ng mga nakaraan na marami po tayong kalamidad na dinanas sa Pilipinas. Okay. So, ano po ba itong calamity loan program natin? So, this program aims to provide financial assistance to Pag-Ibig member victims in calamity-stricken areas as declared by the Office of the President or the Sangguniang Bayan. So, of course, makakapag-avail ka po nito kung ikaw ay may 24 months na hulog and a resident of a declared calamity-stricken area. What are the calamities in the Philippines? As we have observed, ayan, so usually meron po tayong typhoons or bagyo, baha, landslide, sunog, lindol, ayan. So, any other form of natural disasters. So, say for example, you are a resident of such calamity-stricken areas at kayo po ay member ng Pag-Ibig Fund with at least 24 months of contributions and of course, an active member. Again, pag sinabi po nating active member, may latest na 5 monthly savings for the latest 6 months. Ayan. So, pwede po kayo mag-avail ng calamity loan. So, kung meron din po kayo halimbawa na existing na Pag-Ibig housing loan, same with multipurpose loan eligibility or requirements, the account must not be in default as of date of application, and it is required na kasama po sa documents to be submitted yung statement of account sa inyong housing loan para po makita na kayo ay not in default. Okay? And if you are with existing multipurpose loan or calamity loan, the account must not also be in default as the date of loan application. Okay? So, same with multipurpose loan, ganun din po sa calamity loan. Halimbawa, kung mag-avail ka ng calamity loan at may existing ka po na MPL or another calamity loan, dapat po syempre updated ang inyong monthly amortizations. Okay? So, paano po ba ang availment period nito? So, within 90 days from the declaration of state of calamity. So, kung bibilangin mo po, 90 days, if it's 30 days in a month, so 3 months. So, halimbawa, na-declare May 1, under state of calamity ang inyong lugar. Okay? So, May 1, May, June, July. So, hanggang July 30. Kayo pwede mag-avail ng calamity loan. Okay? Again, 90 days from the declaration of state of calamity po ang availment period. Okay? So, with loan amount, a qualified Pag-Ibig member shall be allowed to borrow an amount based on the lowest of the following. So, desired loan amount, loan entitlement, yan po. So, basically po, sa calamity loan, ang na-avail po ng ating mga OFW members or even our local members when availing of this loan program ay automatic 80% po ng total savings. Okay? So, the loanable amount shall be 80% of the member's total accumulated value. Yun. So, if borrower has an existing multipurpose loan, the loanable amount shall be the difference between 80% of the borrower's stub and the outstanding balance of his MPL. Ayan. So, kung kayo po ay magka-calamity loan at meron kayong multipurpose loan, ang malulong po ninyo sa calamity loan ay 80% ng savings nyo minus doon sa outstanding loan obligation mo sa multipurpose loan. So, ibabawas po yun. Yung neto, yun po ang makukuha ng member borrower. So, how about the interest rate? So, ang interest po ngayon sa calamity loan natin, pinakamababa, 5.95% per annum. And the loan term is also 2 years or it should be amortized over a period of 24 months with a grace period of 3 months. Okay. So, how about loan renewal? So, should another calamity occur in the same area, a borrower may renew his calamity loan anytime. The outstanding balance of his existing loan together with any accrued interests, penalties, and charges shall be deducted from the proceeds of the new loan. O say, for example po, binagyo. Wala pang ilang buwan, binagyo ulit. Okay? So, halimbawa, nagkaroon po ng dalawang bagyo in a year at eksakto po doon sa residence ninyo tinamaan ng dalawang bagyo. So, kung gusto mo ulit mag-renew ng calamity loan, pwede po yun. Kaya lang syempre, ibabawas doon sa bagong loan proceeds yung outstanding balance sa existing calamity loan nyo. Okay? So, meron po tayong tinatawag na other loan provisions. So, ang multipurpose loan po and calamity loan, they are treated as separate and distinct from each other. So, kaya nga po si member, kahit may multipurpose loan, pwede siya mag-calamity loan or vice versa. Okay? So, ganun po. So, for borrowers with existing calamity loan at the time of availment of multipurpose loan or vice versa, as I have said, yun nga po, the outstanding loan balance of calamity loan shall not be deducted from the proceeds of the MPL. So, yung multipurpose loan po at calamity loan magkaiba. Kaya kung halimbawa, meron po kayong calamity loan, tas mag-a-avail kayo ng multipurpose loan. Okay? So, kung ilan man po yung utang ninyo doon, yung outstanding loan balance nyo sa calamity loan, hindi ibabawas. Okay? So, hindi siya ibabawas sa proceeds mo sa multipurpose loan because nga po, it's a separate loan program. Yung multipurpose loan and calamity loan are treated as separate financial assistance to the members. Okay? So, if you have questions po, pwede po kayong tumawag sa 553-8656 or 788-3607. Okay. So, as I have mentioned po, ang loan term natin ay maximum period of 24 months or kung tuloy-tuloy po ito, 2 years. So, what if the member was not able to pay the calamity or multipurpose loan in 2 years time? Okay? So, lalo na po yung ating mga OFWs na land-based, say for example, ang kontrata sa abroad matagal, 2 years or more, and bago siya umalis, halimbawa nag-avail siya ng multipurpose or calamity loan, and medyo nakalimutan niya po yung kanyang multipurpose or calamity loan na bayaran since she or he is occupied with his or her job abroad. So, what happens with the account in multipurpose or calamity loan? So, after 2 years po, after 2 years kapag hindi po nabayaran ni member borrower yung kanyang multipurpose or calamity loan, automatic fully paid po si member. However, yung kanyang pong outstanding loan balance in either of the short-term loan programs ay ino-offset o kinakaltas po sa kanyang remaining savings. Okay? So, bakit po ino-offset? Bakit automatic fully paid? Bakit kinakaltas sa remaining savings ni member ang kanyang utang sa multipurpose or calamity loan if not paid in 2 years or 24 months? So, ito po ay strategy po or technique ng Pag-Ibig Fund para po hindi mag-accumulate yung penalty and interest ng member. Kasi po baka mamaya, over the years, over the time na nakalipas, halimbawa inabot ng 5 or 10 years, baka po mas malaki yung accumulated interest and penalties. Baka mas malaki pa yung interest at penalty kesa po doon sa na-loan ni member. So instead, para po hindi ganun ang mangyari, ino-offset o dinededuct, kinakaltas sa remaining savings ni member ang kanyang outstanding loan balance, either multipurpose or calamity loan, sa kanyang remaining total savings. Okay? So, ano po ba yung mga dokumento pag magsasubmit ka po ng multipurpose loan? So, mag-fill out ka lang po sa OFW, mag-fill out lang po ng multipurpose loan form. Ito po ay downloadable sa ating website, www.pagibigfund.gov.ph, and you will have to present a photocopy of 2 valid IDs. Okay? So, 2 valid IDs po. And of course, syempre sa calamity loan po, ang kailangan po natin ay mag-fill out din po syempre ng calamity loan application form. Kailangan niya rin po mag-submit ng 2 valid IDs. Okay? And of course, certification. Ayan. Na declaration of being affected by calamity. Okay? So, what if the member is not here and he or she has just authorized somebody to apply for his or her multipurpose or calamity loan? So, pwede po kayo secure ng special power of attorney or SPA notarized by a licensed or ng abogado po sa isang notary public, and then ID po ng kanyang representative. Okay? Kasi po yung SPA, it does authorize the representative to transact or process the papers of the principal borrower. Okay? So, paano po ba yung processing time sa multipurpose loan? So, sa MPL po, it's MPL and calamity loan, it's sa mga OFWs po natin 2 to 3 weeks. Okay? 2 to 3 weeks or 3 to 4 weeks kung meron pong transfer ng records. Pag sinabi pong transfer ng records, so say for example po kasi si OFW member, before po siya nakapag-abroad, nagkaroon po siya ng ilang employers. dito sa Pilipinas. So, ibig sabihin, naging local employees. So, pag local employees ka po, of course, it's mandatory that you also be a member of Pag-Ibig Fund and that your employer must have a share on your contributions or savings with Pag-Ibig Fund. So, in that case, so since kung OFW na po siya, kailangan po makonsolidate or ma-merge yung kanyang record sa local contribution. So, kailangan pong ng transfer of records. Okay? So, in that case, 3 to 4 weeks po ang processing pag MPL or calamity loan. Okay? So, again, if you want to view us, pwede po kayong mag-login sa www.ustream.tv/channel/kakampi online. Okay? So, kung meron po silang mga katanungan, pwede po kayong tumawag sa ating telepono 553-8656 or 788-3607. I will be glad to answer all of your concerns or questions po. Okay. So, since isa po sa mga requirements yung ating valid IDs, ano po ba yung mga valid IDs na acceptable sa Pag-Ibig Fund? Okay. So, kailangan ng 2 valid IDs, di po ba? So, pwede po first, company ID. Siyempre, since you are an OFW, you can present your passport issued by the Philippine or foreign government, driver's license, Professional Regulation Commission or PRC ID. Pwede rin po ang ating Social Security System ID or SSS card, Government Service Insurance System or GSISE card. Okay, so ito pong GSISE card para po ito sa ating mga government employees. Pwede rin po Government Office and GOCC ID. Ito po mga AFP ID kung sila po ay miyembro ng ating Armed Forces of the Philippines. Senior Citizen Card, if you have one, pwede rin po, valid ID din po ito. Yung pong ini-issue ng OWA or Overseas Workers Welfare Administration ID, Overseas Filipino Worker ID. Kung kayo po ay OFW na sea-based, yung ating mga seafarers, accepted po na valid ID ang inyong seafarers identification and record book. Pwede rin po ang postal ID and voters ID. So, pwede po kayo mag-present any of 2 IDs na na-mention ko po. So, yun po yung ating mga valid IDs acceptable to Pag-Ibig Fund. Okay? Yan. So, now we will be having a break. We'll be back again after a few minutes.
Kasabay ng pagbangon ng bayan, kasamang pag-ibig sa pagbigay ng ginhawa. Dibidendo ng Pag-Ibig members, 9.3 billion na. Pag-Ibig savings nyo, kumita ng 4%. Pag-Ibig housing loan, tinaas, 6 million na. Interes sa calamity loan, binawasan, pinakamababa. Habang 100 pesos pa rin ang mandatory monthly contributions nyo. Opo, 30 million members na tayo ngayon. Patunay na naman sa pag-ibig ang pinaghirapan may katuparan. Sa ordinaryong savings, kulang ang kita. Buti na lang may Pag-Ibig savings. Savings na kasosyo sa kita ng pag-ibig. Dividendo mas malaki, kita mas mataba. Umabot na ng 4% ang kinita sa Pag-Ibig savings. Tax-free at buong savings, guaranteed ng gobyerno. Ang monthly contributions nyo, yan ang Pag-Ibig savings mo. Mas malaking contribution, mas malaking kita. Pag-Ibig savings. Patunay na naman sa pag-ibig ang pinaghirapan may katuparan.
Puso ko
Alright, so we are back here again in our Pag-Ibig OFW program. I am Nova, ang inyo pong kasama dito sa ating programa. Ayan, so kanina po, diniscuss po natin yung tungkol po sa short-term loan programs ng Pag-Ibig Fund na pwede pong ma-avail ng ating mga OFW members. And ano po ba ito? Ito po yung ating multipurpose loan and calamity loan. So, again, kung meron po kayong mga katanungan tungkol po dito sa ating programang ito, pwede po kayong tumawag sa telephone numbers 553-8656 or 788-3607. Okay. So, ngayon po, since we are done with the short-term loan programs, we still have time. Siguro it's good that we talk about the vision, mission, and values of Pag-Ibig Fund. Kasi hindi po ito nababanggit pa. Although, kitang-kita naman po sa mga programa at serbisyo na binibigay para sa ating mga miyembro, kung ano po ba yung ating mission. So, syempre, kitang-kita po sa ating logo, ayan, logo po ng Pag-Ibig Fund. Meron po siyang, may formang bahay, may coin at may kamay. So basically, ang mandate po ng Pag-Ibig Fund ay dalawa. We are about our very famous housing loan programs and the savings program. Ayan. So bilang membro, kung gusto po nilang magkaroon ng sariling bahay, they can avail the housing loan program of Pag-Ibig Fund. And para po doon sa gustong magkaroon ng impok at malaking savings, para naman po pagdating ng panahon, may magamit po kayo sa inyong retirement, halimbawa. So, pwede po nating taasan yung ating hulog o savings sa Pag-Ibig Fund. So, ano po ba yung vision ni Pag-Ibig? So, since kitang-kita naman po siya sa ating logo, we can say that for every Filipino worker to save with Pag-Ibig Fund and to have a decent shelter is the vision of Pag-Ibig. Ayan, so nabanggit po, for every Filipino worker, including our overseas Filipino workers, na mag-impok sa Pag-Ibig at magkaroon po ng disenteng bahay. Kaya nga po, nag-offer tayo ng disenteng pabahay para sa ating mga miyembro. And how about our mission? So, syempre, ang mission po ng Pag-Ibig is to generate more savings from more Filipino workers to administer a sustainable fund with integrity, sound financial principles, and with social responsibility, and to provide accessible funds for housing of every member. So, isa-isahin po natin. Ano po ba ang ating mission? Siyempre, savings, ipon para sa ating mga miyembro or Filipino workers at para po magkaroon ng sustainable fund. Okay? Siyempre, kailangan po ang Pag-Ibig Fund para po magawa po yung mga programa at serbisyo. Meron din po siyempre pondo. Pondo with integrity, sound financial principles. Ayan. So, syempre po, para po sa ating mga members, especially sa ating OFW members, there's always a what we call uncertainty of future. Kaya nga po, in-encourage natin lahat na taasan po yung hulog or savings po natin. Okay? So, meron po kaming pinatawag na corporate social responsibility or CSR. Okay? So, kaya nga po, we are trying to reach out to our OFW members from time to time. The Pag-Ibig International Operations Group ay nagpa-participate po sa mga OFW related events, especially po sa month of overseas Filipino workers during December or any time of the year, especially including the participation of our OFW members, and of course to provide accessible funds for housing of every member. So, nabanggit na rin po yung housing. Sa housing po, ang pwede pong i-avail ng ating mga miyembro ay 6 million na po. Okay? For each member, 6 million ang pinaka mataas na pwede po nating mautang na pampondo sa ating pabahay. Okay. Values. Ano po ba yung values ng Pag-Ibig Fund? So, the governing values that will steer the Pag-Ibig Fund in pursuit of its vision include first, integrity, excellence, professionalism, and service. Okay. So, integrity, kaya nga po, syempre, very transparent po ang Pag-Ibig Fund sa mga processes po natin. Kung meron po silang mga complaints or meron po silang suggestions, recommendations, ito po ay very welcome with Pag-Ibig Fund. Sa website po natin, meron po tayong mga contact details or any offices of Pag-Ibig Fund. Pwede kayong pumunta. Meron po tayong mga feedback forms. Kung gusto nyo po, pwede po tayong mag-fill out para sa mga miyembro. Para naman po at least bilang member, kung meron po kayo magandang suggestion, so tinitingnan po yan ng management ng Pag-Ibig Fund para kung sakaling ito po ay para sa ikabubuti ng majority of the members, it can be included in the programs and services of Pag-Ibig. Okay. So, excellence. Ayan. So, excellence. Kita naman po natin, taon-taon po, tumataas po ang ating interest rate or annual dividend earnings para sa mga miyembro. Ang ating loanable amount sa housing from 3 million naging 6 million po. Pwede po tayong mag-avail ng ating mga financial loan programs katulad po ng diniscuss po natin kanina. Sa calamity loan natin, dati mataas po ang interest, ngayon pinababa na po, naging 5.95%. And Pag-Ibig Fund po is still struggling to find better ways to serve its OFW members. Lalo na po yung ating mga overseas Filipino workers na mas kailangan po ng assistance. And of course, service. We are providing quality service to our members. Ayan. Okay. So, yun po yung ating vision, mission, and values of Pag-Ibig. So, ano po ba yung mga offices ng Pag-Ibig Fund? Banggitin na rin po natin para kung sakaling gusto pong mag-remit ng savings or hulog ng mga kamag-anak po ng ating mga overseas Filipino workers, pwede po kayong pumunta halimbawa sa Northern Luzon, nandiyan po ang ating La Union branch. Meron po tayong Baguio, Dagupan, sa Malolos, sa San Fernando, sa Binalupihan, Tugigaraw. Sa Southern Luzon, andyan po ang ating Calamba, Lucena, Batangas, Calapan. Meron po tayo sa Legazpi branch, sa Naga. Meron din po tayong NCR Housing Operations sa National Capital Region sa Laguna, particularly sa San Pedro po, Binyan, Santa Rosa, and Cabuyao. Sa Rizal and Cavite, meron din po tayong housing operations. And of course, sa Visayas, andyan po ang ating Iloilo branch. Cebu, meron din po tayo sa Mandaue, Bacolod, and Tacloban. What about in Mindanao? Particularly in the northern side of Mindanao. So, andyan po ang ating Zamboanga branch. Meron din po tayo sa Pagadian, sa Butuan, Cagayan de Oro. Sa southern Mindanao naman po, you can go to Davao branch. Meron po tayong sa Tagum, General Santos, and of course sa Kidapawan City. Okay? So, ayan po. Meron din po tayo sa by the way, we have 19 overseas posts across the world. Ayan. So, meron po tayong mga desks or offices sa ating embahada ng Pilipinas sa iba't ibang bansa or sa POLO or sa Office of Consulates. Ayan. So, kung meron po kayong mga katanungan, pwede po kayong tumawag sa 553-8656 or 788-3607. Pwede na po kayong tumawag ngayon para po at least masagot po natin yung mga katanungan ng ating mga miyembro. Okay? By the way, we would like to announce na magkakaroon po ulit tayo ng Pag-Ibig OFW dagdag ipon raffle promo. Okay, so, syempre po, intended po ito sa ating mga overseas Filipino workers. We have done this before, yung part 1 po ng ating OFW dagdag ipon raffle promo. And this time, mas malaki po yung ating mga prizes. So, the main goal or objective of this raffle promo is to encourage our OFW members to increase the savings and contributions. Kasi po, ang savings para sa mga OFW minimum is 100 pesos. Okay? But if you want to save more, magdagdag o mag-increase po tayo ng ating savings. Ayan. So, importante po kasi yung pag-iipon, yung pag-iimpok po ng ating mga kababayang OFWs. Ayan, so, lagi pong nire-remind ang ating mga OFW or overseas workers na magtabi para po at least may mapagkunan sila kung sakaling po sila ay nangangailangan. Ayan. So, katulad po niyan, pwede po kayong mag-avail ng MPL, calamity loan, or housing loan. Okay? So, kung gusto po nilang ma-view itong ating episode, pwede po kayo mag-login sa www.ustream.tv/channel/kakampi online. Okay? Ayan. So, since we are talking about the some of the benefits of Pag-Ibig membership, so nabanggit na po natin kanina, short-term loan. So, we would like to reiterate that as a member po, yung ipon nyo po sa Pag-Ibig Fund or savings, it has annual dividends. So, taon-taon po kumikita po ng interes ang ating savings sa Pag-Ibig. Okay? So, hindi po mas mababa sa 4% ang in-earn na dividend earnings ng ating savings sa Pag-Ibig Fund. As a matter of fact, last year po, 4.1% ang declared na annual dividends para po sa lahat ng mga miyembro ng Pag-Ibig Fund. Hindi po pa maganda itong programa dahil syempre po sa Pag-Ibig, aside from hindi mas mababa po sa 4%, tax-free ang dividend earnings. Okay? Okay, so since we are talking about savings, kailan po ba pwedeng ma-withdraw ni member ang kanyang savings or contribution sa Pag-Ibig Fund? Kasama po yung annual dividend earnings and the employer share. Say for example, the member has worked in the Philippines or naging local employee po siya. So, membership in the fund will be terminated upon the occurrence of any of the following or whichever comes first po dito sa mababanggitin natin. So, under Republic Act 9679, ang membership maturity po ay 20 years or 240 months na contributions or savings. So, say for example po, si member na kapag 240 months na hulog na or 20 years, pwede na po kayo mag-avail ng claim or mag-withdraw ng inyong total savings. Or halimbawa man, kung hindi naka 20 years at nauna yung kanyang retirement, okay? Pwede na rin. Ano po ba yung ating mga retirement age? It's either age 45, 60, or 65. At the age of 45, pwede po, provided that the employer has an early retirement program. Or say, for example, permanent total disability. So, syempre po, sometimes we couldn't tell. Accidents happen at the very most unexpected times in our lives. So, say for example, unfortunately, kayo po ay na-disable totally. Kailangan lang po medical certificate, present it to Pag-Ibig with the other requirements. Pwede na rin pong ma-withdraw ang savings. Or in case of insanity. Okay? So, syempre po, pag si member na baliw, yung kanyang pong mga beneficiary po ang mag-claim ng kanyang savings. Or, since we are talking about overseas Filipino workers, this one is very applicable to our migrant or overseas Filipino worker members. Permanent departure from the Philippines. So, say for example, immigrant na po, or doon na naninirahan, pwede na rin pong ma-withdraw ang savings. Or, termination from service by reason of health. So, say for example po, si member na separate sa trabaho dahil po siya ay may terminal case, may terminal disease. So, pwede na rin po niyang ma-withdraw ang savings. Kailangan lang po, isa sa mga requirement ay medical proof or medical certificate. Or in case of death, ito po, death of a member. Siyempre po, yung mga naiwanan po ang magkiklaim ng kanyang savings. Okay? And in case of death po, if si member may existing na housing loan, automatic fully paid po yon sapagkat yun po ay covered ng insurance. Okay? So, wala pong babayaran kahit ni piso si kanyang naiwanan, provided na updated po yung housing loan amortization ng miyembro na nag-passed away or namatay. Okay? Resignation, layoff, or suspension from employment does not constitute a ground for termination of membership. So, yan po gusto nating i-emphasize kung halimbawa si member nag-resign, na layoff, or na-suspend from employment, so hindi po yon kasama sa ground for termination of membership. Okay? Doon lang po sa mga nabanggit. So, in the case of death of a member, his or her beneficiaries will be entitled to death benefits in addition to the member's total savings. Magkano po ba itong death benefit na binibigay ni Pag-Ibig? Say for example po, ang total savings ni member ay 6,000 pataas or more than 6,000. Ang death benefit grant po ay 6,000 pesos. From Pag-Ibig po yon. But in case below 6,000 po, ang ibibigay ng Pag-Ibig Fund ay katapat nung kanyang total savings. Say for example, ang total savings niya lang is only 5,000 at siya po ay namatay. Ang additional death benefit po from Pag-Ibig ay 5,000 pesos. Okay? So, yun po. By the way, pwede po kayong mag-log in sa website po ng Pag-Ibig Fund if you want to view kung ano po ba yung ating mga announcements, mga latest programs and services. If you wanna check acquired assets or mga foreclosed properties na for sale ng Pag-Ibig Fund, discounted po yun. Pwede po nating i-check sa website. Or if you wanna have contact details or yung mga offices po natin all over the country or yung mga overseas posts po natin gusto po ninyong malaman, or even if you want to check yung ating mga core programs and services, pwede po kayong mag-login sa website sa www.pagibigbfund.gov.ph or pwede po kayong mag-email sa publicaffairs@pagibigbfund.gov.ph. Or for more inquiries po or concerns para sa mga OFW members, you may email us at ofwcenter@pagibigfund.gov.ph. Or if you're here in the Philippines, you can visit the nearest Pag-Ibig Fund branch office. So gusto ko na rin pong ibanggit sa inyo yung ating pong Pag-Ibig OFW Center. So ano po ba yung mga programs and or mga services na ino-offer sa Pag-Ibig OFW Center? So, pwede po kayong pumunta doon para humingi sa amin ng transaction cards or ID cards. Kung pwede rin po, nag-accept po kami ng application sa short-term loans, either multi-purpose loan or calamity loan. Meron po tayong housing loan officer available sa counter. Kung gusto nyo pong mag-avail ng housing loan, nag-accept din po sa Pag-Ibig OFW Center ng application. And of course, pwede rin pong kumuha ng Overseas Employment Certificate, OEC. Yun nga lang po, kung kayo po ay magsasecure ng OEC sa Pag-Ibig OFW Center, by appointment po ito through our sa website po yan. Okay? But meron po mga cases, halimbawa, yung mga OFW na may suspension from employment or other cases na ganun po, hindi po siya tinatanggap sa Pag-Ibig. Pwede po nating i-check yung mga other services. And of course, ano pa po ba? Pwede rin po kayong mag-remit ng savings or contribution sa Pag-Ibig OFW Center. Ang ating pong Pag-Ibig OFW Center, ito po ay improvised na opisina sapagkat meron po tayong mga facilities or amenities. So, nandiyan po, very comfortable po ang ating mga sofas. Meron po tayong TV. Meron po tayong free-flowing coffee. Free po yan. Libre po para sa mga OFW members. And of course, since usong-uso po ngayon ang Wi-Fi, meron po tayong free Wi-Fi or internet access. Ayan. Okay, so wala pong yatang nagtanong sa atin ngayon But if you have questions, pwede po kayong humabol. Call us at 553-8656 or 788-3607. Okay, so kung meron po kayong mga katanungan, pwede rin po kayong tumawag sa opisina sa telephone numbers 840-1793 or 892-4382. Okay. Ayan, so thank you po for listening. Para po sa lahat ng ating mga listeners or viewers all over the world, we will be back again next week. Every Wednesday po ang Pag-Ibig OFW program from 11 o'clock. From 11 in the morning until 12 noon, okay? So, ako po si Miss Nova. Again, nagsasabi po sa atin na sa pag-ibig ang pinaghirapan may katuparan. Have a nice day, everyone.
kasabay ng pagbangon ng bayan, kasamang pag-ibig sa pagbigay ng ginhawa. Dibidendo ng Pag-Ibig members, 9.3 billion na. Pag-Ibig savings nyo, kumita ng 4%. Pag-Ibig housing loan, tinaas, 6 million na. Interes sa calamity loan, binawasan, pinakamababa. Habang 100 pesos pa rin ang mandatory monthly contributions nyo. Opo, 30 million members na tayo ngayon. Patunay na naman sa pag-ibig ang pinaghirapan may katuparan. Sa ordinaryong savings, kulang ang kita. Buti na lang may pag-ibig savings. Savings na kasosyo sa kita ng pag-ibig. Dividendo mas malaki, kita mas mataba. Umabot na ng 4% ang kinita sa pag-ibig savings. Tax-free at buong savings, guaranteed ng gobyerno. Ang monthly contributions nyo, yan ang pag-ibig savings mo. Mas malaking contribution, mas malaking kita. Pag-ibig savings. Patunay na naman sa pag-ibig ang pinaghirapan may